Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? You'd have to excuse me. I only woke up like 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago. I slept all day. Like, literally. I didn't want to get up. Again. Again. I woke up like half an hour ago. Half one. I was like, oh, I don't want to wake up. I want to just go back to sleep. And I was ready to fall back to sleep. But then I thought, no, best I had to force myself up. I hate days like this. Because it means I'm going to be tired all day. And it's going to be horrible and it's going to suck. But, what can you do? Wish there was a cure for insomnia. Why do doctors only prescribe, like, sleeping tablets for a certain amount of time? I wonder why that is. Because it's not like they're addictive. Or are they? But mind you would say that I get them all the time, with the amitriptyline. But mine, I don't like taking them. Because I tried taking one the other day, just to sleep. Same thing. I woke up. I didn't sleep for full 16 hours. I think it was like 12. But still, you still wake up all groggy and dizzy. It's horrible. It leaves a horrible taste in your mouth. It leaves a kind of taste in your mouth that looks like Alphabaz. With a rotten tooth. But what can you do? It is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, how is everyone? I didn't do much. So there's not really much to talk about. I haven't even been on TikTok. I was asleep from 7 o'clock to 12 yesterday morning because I was shattered. Woke up and then I fell back asleep at about 3:30 until 1:30 in the morning. So I did literally nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Hang on. Put on Do Not Disturb. Yeah, did nothing whatsoever. I didn't even go on TikTok. I didn't even know that she released a couple more of her videos. I've got that one downloaded. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, it has. I'm just gonna do them both together, back to back. Pointless doing part one and part two, not with her videos. Yeah, so I don't know what's gone on. I've checked his account. He's uploaded a few stupid videos, but because Nicki Minaj got arrested in Amsterdam and then in the UK, obviously he's using their sound to drive up his views, but that's about it. But he's not using her hashtag anymore. So I think, he's seen my video where I say, oh, you're using her hashtag, who you trying to fool? And he's like, oh, crap, and stopped using them. We already know, Kevin. You're not fooling anyone. You're an idiot. But yeah, I'll do her two videos back to back. Don't know what the she talks about. I've been sent a few clips of it. I know she talks about Leanne, Chelsea Leott in one of them. Talks about one of his mods as well. Like, that he wanted to sleep with one of his mods. Like, seriously, what is wrong with these women? But yeah, he hasn't. For some reason, for the past couple of nights, he's been live during the day, and he's been posting videos to make it look like it is at his dad's, but he hasn't been live on a night time. So obviously everyone's thinking he's with her, even though she's still posting stupid videos. Sorry, I know I keep looking at the TV. Something, that's me ADHD, that something catches me eye and I'm like, ooh, what's that? Shiny. It's like, oh, shiny object on the TV. I get distracted really easily. Really easily, as you can tell. But yeah. Of course, as this is the first video of the day, I'm doing a £100 giveaway. Everything is in the description for you to browse at your leisure. But yeah, all the rules, all the draw and everything, it's all in the description. I managed to put it in. Good luck to everyone. I'm actually looking forward to it. Doing a little giveaway. And then that's gonna set the the premise for the next one. Hopefully it'll keep happening. Sorry, shiny again. Saw another shiny. Anyway, like I said, I got up to nothing. Nothing really to update you about on my life, on my end. Anyway, how are you lot? I keep asking how yous are and what yous have been up to, but I only get a couple of comments saying you're okay. Now's your time to tell me a little bit more about you. About what you get up to during the day. It's fine. I hope you're having a good weekend. What is it? Today Sunday. I've literally just wasted the weekend away by sleeping. But mine isn't that the goal. You work and work and work and work. You're exhausted, you're tired, but the goal at the end of it, when you can no longer work, the goal is to get rest, to enjoy. I know you're supposed to enjoy your life, but it's mainly to rest. Catch up on all that sleep that you've missed out on. I know it's for me. Honestly, I'd sleep for a week if I could. If I didn't have to get up to eat, drink, or use the bathroom, I would sleep for a week. 100%. But anyway, it is what it is. Sunday, when you got to get tomorrow out the way. One more day, I'm just going to get Monday out the way. And then that's going to fly. Because at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm at the airport. Oh, I'm so excited. Can't wait. For those that don't know, I'm going back to Texas for a couple of months. I got back in January, end of January. And now I'm going back. Because I can. I really can't wait. Literally. Right there. Because I've got to time it perfectly, don't I? I'm awake now. So I sleep Monday because insomnia. I've got insomnia. That's why I sleep during the day. For as long as I can. So Sunday, I sleep, wake up. Wait, is it tomorrow? No, because it's Monday tomorrow. Yeah, I'm getting confused. So I sleep, I do these videos. Sleep Sunday, day. Wake up, it'll be Monday morning. So that's one sleep. Then it'll be Monday during the day, sleep. So 2 days, yeah. Okay, I got confused. I thought it was tomorrow. it's the time. It's stupid. Insomnia, I hate you so much. I'm gonna set an alarm on my phone. I'll set it for like midnight or half. No, I'll set it for 1:45 in the morning. Wake up, get ready, or something. I'll call it something just so I know when to actually, go. For a fact, that's something else I need to do. I need to book the taxi. I'll do that the day. Need to book a taxi because you've got to book it for that time in the morning. You can't just ring them. Like you can during the day. Over here, you've got to book it. I need to book that. I got my taxi money. I'm all set. Sundays, today is going to fly because I'm going to sleep. You know what I mean? I'll sleep all day. Probably, hopefully. Fingers crossed I do. But then, get Monday's videos out. So it'll be essentially the same thing. Waking up, doing the videos, and then going to sleep. Get Monday out the way. And then as soon as I wake up Monday night, whatever time that is, I'll be going. So what I might do is, because nothing, like I say, nothing much has happened. And yeah, I'll be vlogging, but, the way vlogs work, I'll be a day behind. So Tuesday's vlog won't be out till Wednesday. So, with nothing happening, it's just, I'm just thinking about something just to release, just whilst I'm on the flight and everything. Something for you to watch. I'll have to see what I can grab. Oh, wait there. My laptop. Excuse me. I got there's 60 videos on my laptop I found of Kevin. When he was dyeing his hair and he put it all over his face and everything, acting like an idiot and doing the season me. There's them videos. I'll do them. I'll do them today, just so I can get them out. There's enough videos there to do for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at least. So I won't need to be up and on Wednesday when I've landed and slept and I'll be still jet lagged. I won't need to do anything. Obviously, I won't be in bed all day, not Wednesday, because we've got stuff to do. So I'll be vlogging. I'll try to at least. But yeah, I'll do them. I'll transfer them videos from my laptop onto my phone so they're on. And I'll go through them. I'll sort them out. See what's worth doing and what's not. See how many I end up with. It's a good idea, that. Good thinking, Link. Well, yeah. Can't wait. Anyway, I think I've blagged on for long enough. No, 12 minutes, not too bad. I know some of you have complained about that you used to like the old ways I did videos. Give a little introduction and then got straight on with the video. But I like doing these little updates about me, because most of yous like it. So, it outweighs it, From the people that like it to the people that don't like it. It outweighs for the people that don't like it. So, unfortunately, I'm going to carry on. I've got to go with what the majority of subscribers say. If the majority of yous didn't like it, then I would stop. But the majority of yous do. That's what it's all about, listening to your subscribers. You'll never, ever, ever please everyone that watch your videos. You'll never please everyone. And that's what some of these people don't seem to understand. You'll never, ever get everyone to like you. Even if you like the videos when I do stop rambling. There's going to be one person at least, that doesn't like it. Nothing you can do. Anyway, let's get on with it. Don't whisper.
I want to talk about Chelsea Leah because I've had enough of you thinking it's okay to keep on shouting at me and accusing me of things with men just because I can speak to a man. It doesn't mean I'm in love with them. It doesn't mean I'm running off with them. And it's getting a little bit too much to hear that from you about everybody.
Wait, she said Chelsea Leah, didn't she? Oh, but Kevin battles her, doesn't he? So what, there's she been piping up? I mean, you're going to get people... No, I mean... Look at the way you scream and shout. I've got a video to do that's on TikTok, which I've just remembered. It was actually supposed to be the first video. And it was when they were on holiday. She says some things that's disturbing. It's this is another person that loves the drama. Because look what she's doing now. It's like I said, when two people break up, right? Really break up, right? They go their own separate ways. They don't sit there and constantly talk about them, especially in a video. You know, you do what you can to forget everything. It's like she started off doing it right because she got all the stuff he's ever bought her and she's ever collected, and she put it in a box. And you know that's what you do. You put your memories in a box and you put them away to collect dust. But you don't constantly talk about them. You need to forget about him. But talking about him is not forgetting. And this is the reason why people think it's a fake breakup. Because you're both doing it. And the only reason why Kevin and you, by the looks of it, do these kind of things, like posting videos or talking about certain stuff on live, is for views. Views equal money. We've already established that Kevin will post stupid videos or will see and do anything in a video for views. So, what's the point? What's the point in pretending? Just doesn't make any sense. Why pretend to break up? Like people are going to fall for it a second... sorry, no, not a second time. But a fourth time. Is it a fourth time now, or is it a fifth one? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
So, what about Chelsea, Leah? When I first got with Kevin and he first jawed her, I was mortified. I wanted the ground to swallow me up.
See, why see that? What? So the first time you saw Chelsea Leah, you wanted the ground to swallow you up. Now, if that would have been me, I would have been the first time I saw Chelsea Leah, I would want the ground to swallow her up for the way she acted. Or an asteroid to come down and hit her. Or an aeroplane to crash into a building. And she was the only person that got injured. You wouldn't want harm on you, would you? It's just, why say that?
He was rambling on. I guess he was pathetically starstruck, and he was rambling on, and he was going on talking about me and saying how she's my idol. And I mean, I'd been on TikTok 5 minutes. I'd seen Chelsea Leah, I'd seen Kevin, a couple of them.
So Kevin says Leanne's his idol. Is that why he copies her a lot? Because he does. I mean, he copies a lot of people. But he copies her the most. And to the person that said that as well, that made me giggle. Oh, what was it? It was, as I say, Kevin doesn't have any original ideas or content. But yet I'm doing videos on him. Because, all I do is videos on these people. Which it's true. It's their content. You're absolutely right, but that comment just made me giggle. It was so funny. Because you're right. I mean, I did try to bring out my own content with playing games, but it didn't work. But yeah, that kind of troll comment just made me laugh. Because you were right. But technically, it's not their content. Live streams. Somebody screen records a live stream. It's no longer the live stream isn't Kevin's content. If you know what I mean. Because he's put it out, it's a live stream, so it's out there for everyone to see. So if somebody screen records it and uploads it to TikTok, that's their content, not Kevin's anymore. Because it was never his to begin with. It's like that celebrity that got sued by the paparazzi because she used the picture he took, but it was of her. So she thought because it was of her, she was able to post it on her Instagram, but he didn't give her permission, even though it was of her. But she got sued. It's kind of like that. You know, it's a thin line. But yeah, I get what you mean. I do. That's the reason why I struggle with finding out what my niche is. Because what would you call this? You know what I mean? It's like the person that uploaded this video, even though she posted it on Instagram, I didn't take it from Instagram. I took it from Mr. Awareness 5. So, whose content is it? Is it his? Is it hers? But yeah, it's not mine. Can never call it mine because I didn't do it. Well, this video that you're watching's mine because I'm in it. I'm talking. You know what I mean? So I turn it from theirs into my content, but I get what you mean. That's why I want to do more vlogging. So at least I can see my niche as vlogging. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes I feel awkward. And I am awkward. Because I am a very awkward person. Which is annoying. It's like the nerve damage alone doesn't help, but when I'm anxious, I start shaking. If you believe it or not. But like I said, it's extra because I've got nerve damage, like horrible nerve damage in my arm. So both arms. So if I'm holding a phone and I'm getting people are watching me, like maybe look like that they're talking about me, it's going to get me heart pumping, you know, adrenaline. And then with a nerve damage, me handle be going extra shaky, and that's just not nice to see. Because that gets people worried. Like, oh, he's shaking. What's he shaking for? So yeah, but you know, I've got to learn. Sorry, I saw shiny again. Yeah, but yeah, I get what you mean to that comment. It was funny. Well done.
5 minutes. Never had anything against him. That's where it ended. She was funny. She was loud. She was funny. That's all I knew about her. I never knew nothing about him either. But there he is saying, she watches you. No, I don't. I don't. She watches you. She idolizes you. To be fair, she probably thought I was a little bit stalkish the way that he went on, and there was nothing I could do about it. Nothing.
Well, I mean, you were. Not just a little bit stalkish, but you were. Oh, what's it called? Stockholm Syndrome? Where the person falls in love with a stalker? That if you look at it, that's what Kevin could have. Because she was his stalker. Like, literally. She followed him on TikTok, Instagram, everything. But she wanted more. And she even admitted this. She wanted to see more of him. So she subscribed to his OnlyFans, saved all his videos. For in fact, it's possible, there is speculation that it was her that first leaked him because he peed her off. Because at first he didn't want to be with somebody because he just not long been out of a relationship with his ex. That all that debacle, you know what I mean? So he was skeptical. You know, he didn't want a new relationship. And people are now saying it was her that leaked him because he didn't take her advances, you know, because she messaged him on Instagram and everything, but he was ignoring her. And it wasn't until he was finally messaging her, and they decided to go out on a date. But she stalked him on everything, like literally everything, apart from physical stalking. She did it online, and she admitted this. She liked what she saw. She went to no way can this one guy get all this hate for no reason, and she wanted to help him and fix his reputation, but also because she was intrigued by him, so she wanted to get with him, and now she has. Can't believe I said that with a straight face. But yeah, that's a stalker right there. You're looking at a stalker with a filter on. It's probably why she's got a filter on. Because she's a stalker.
Stop it. I just had to sit there and absolutely cringe. I put it down to him being a little bit nervous and not really knowing what to talk about. And I just said to him, like, just don't do it again. don't speak for me, because it's not true, it's not right, and you made me look a little bit silly. And I went over into her live.
So, when you first were talking, when you first got together, in a sense, you had a go at him. Why were you even watching him? Like, seriously? If you were just talking, or even if you had gone out on your first date, oh, but mind, she's a stalker, isn't she? So of course she's going to be constantly watching him to see what he does and what he sees and everything, isn't she? That's definitely the thing of a stalker. I mean, obviously, Stockholm Syndrome isn't going to excuse Kevin from everything he's said and done in the past or what he's going to do in the future, but still, Kevin could chop this relationship down to that. Because look at the times he's been round her and he's done videos or he's gone live. It's honest to God, to me, it looks like he's scared. It really does. It's like if she says jump, he'd say how high. Just something because somebody's uploaded the old video of when he broke the suitcase because he went live and accidentally broke it and she started kicking off with him. Just the way his voice is. And instead of arguing back, he's just trying to defend himself. Like with his actions of going live and everything. Honest to God, a normal person, if a person started screaming at me like that, I'd be screaming back at them. That who you talking to? Shut up and get away from me. You know what I mean? Which you would. It's normal. Even if you're in the wrong, it's normal to defend yourself. But honestly, it does. It looks like he's scared to be around her. But mind, if she's got something on him that's serious, then he would be scared around her, wouldn't he? He'd be doing anything and everything he can possibly do to keep her happy. So she doesn't spill the beans. You get what I mean? So yeah, could be talked down to that as well.
And because he said, I'll go over into her live and she'll follow you. I went into her live and wow, that's... it hit me like a ton of bricks. All the comments, get out of here, go away, no one wants you here. Whew. I have never, look, it's doing that to my eye again. You know what it is? It's because there's a strand of hair that's...
No. Your eye, take the filter off. Your eyes will still be doing that. It's not because there's a strand of hair in your way. She's literally, her eyes are like that. I thought it was the filter, but it's not. It's because the filter is just copies what you do, isn't it? You're doing that because you're stoned. You can't even keep your eyes open. Your filter eyes are ready to close as well. Just take the filter off. We all know what you look like. What you hiding? I thought she got her teeth fixed. So she's got no reason to have a filter on. It's just weird.
Strand of hair touching it.
Really?
Yeah, so that kind of then hit me like a ton of bricks, and that was pretty much the end of that, really. Then he, a bit later on...
So what's your excuse now? It's still happening now and there's no hair touching your eyeball. So what's your excuse now? I reckon she's stoned. And I think she took my comment and ran with it. You know the one that I left her from the last one she did? Saying it was pointless, nobody could understand a word she was saying because she was whispering. Because she's got headphones on now. I shouldn't really be giving these idiots advice. Because they both seem to take it. I don't know if you heard that there. Oh, it wasn't me. It was Rebecca. Just snoring. It sounded like someone farted, but it wasn't. She's snoring, bless her.
We broke up. We had an argument. Well, he caused trouble, and he was dueling her. He was battling her. And for a good 10 minutes, I have the video, I'm going to post it.
Really?
For a good 10 minutes, he was telling her about how I abuse him. I'm an abusive girlfriend, and I done this, and I done that, and...
I'm trying to think of what live that was. I can't think. But I don't know what live she's talking about. So what, it was straight away when you first got together, when you had your first argument, and straight away he says that you were abusive. Why would you stay? The first time it happened, that should have been enough. That right there's a red flag. If he straight away started telling Chelsea Leart, just because you had an argument, oh, she's abusive and all this other stuff, obviously he would have done that to set in stone that whatever future problems, it's going to be your fault because he's already said you're abusive. So, why stay? Why did you stay with him? Why did you get with him in the first place? You stalked him. You saw all of his lives, his videos that he posted, his Instagram rants, his OnlyFans. What made you want to get with him? Because she went in with advanced knowledge of what Kevin was about. You know, she saw all the comments calling him all these names as scammer and everything. She knew he scammed all these people before he got with her. So why get with him? I mean, I would understand if you knew nothing about him and he lied to you. But she knew everything going in. So why? Obviously, there's something wrong with her. Obviously.
Yeah, that was probably the first time he hurt me the most.
What?
All the people that were in her life, all the people that were in his life, and they were all being told all these awful things I did to him that just weren't true, and all the things that I wanted to talk about. I didn't have a platform. At tops, 100 people would have heard me.
Yeah, no. But no. You were known as Kevin's girlfriend, so you would have had everyone's got a platform. Just because you haven't got as many followers as him or as many bots watching him, you've still got a platform. And like you say, is 100 people, that's still... You see, it's like people go on about me. I've had a few troll comments saying, oh, what's the point in doing these videos? You're only getting like a couple of hundred views a day on each video. And it's like, that's still a couple of hundred people. You know, yeah, you might look at a YouTube video and look how many views it's got. It comes with like 15 million views and whatnot. Mine, it's still a couple of hundred people. That's still a lot. That's still a lot of people. You know what I mean? So 100 people. That's 100 views. That's still a lot. That's still a big crowd to see your story to. You know, to prove your innocence to. Because they would screen record it and upload it on their channel, which means more people would see it and they do the same and so on and so on. Because that's what Kevin wants. That's what he wants people to do for him. You know, to reach a larger audience. But still, 100 people, that's still enough. 100% is it. Oh, don't know what I did there.
And whatever the trolls would have spread. They're the only people would have heard me, but he was doing it with everybody he battled, and yeah, that affected me a lot. And his moderator was gifting him. The moderator who offered him £50,000 was gifting him as he was doing it, and yeah, it was a pretty horrible time. And so I thought to myself, you know, it's like he's trying to, he wants me to not like this lady. I don't know why. I mean, you know, I understand he was threatened.
Because there's rumours that Scatty knew a lot about Kevin, even though they never met before. There's still rumours that she knew quite a bit of what he got up to, because he told her everything, Scatty. Now, obviously, tantantunacan was jealous of Scatty. even though Scotty was in a relationship with someone. She still is, I think. But she was still jealous. But yeah, they reckon that Scotty knew a lot. But Kevin got her off TikTok. I don't know what he did or said to get her off, but... No, yes, that was it. Her boyfriend was supposed to be being a bad man. A dealer. A bit like a big dealer. And I think that's what it was. He threatened to expose him if she didn't stay off TikTok or something. He did something to get her off. To keep her quiet. And it worked.
If I was speaking to any men, but what's the issue if I was to speak to her? It's like he couldn't cause any trouble because I don't speak to her. We don't know each other. So he just had to make it that I wouldn't like her. You know, he had to associate her and me as something hurtful. This is when I started becoming a little bit cautious about things like that. And then when we were abroad and we broke up, what did he do? He didn't want to ever talk to his ex. She had asked to talk to him while we were together, and I said I don't mind, I don't care if that's what they feel they want to do. I don't personally think it's a good idea, but if that's what they want to do, they can. He didn't want to, but when I was walking to Scotland, all of a sudden he changed his mind, and they was all in a group chat called She's a Cunt. That's me, by the way. Yeah, these two people that said all the, you know, he's the one that said she created all of this. So if that's true, then she created the monster that I sometimes refer to you as being.
Right, I don't understand a word she's saying. I really don't. What did she just go on about there? That his ex wanted to speak to him. And they were all in a group. He didn't want to. And then that was when they were on holiday. That wasn't the first time you broke up. When you were on holiday. The first time you broke up was when you were in your house. And you tried to make Ellie leave because she didn't want to stay there. That's the first time. Not when you were on holiday. But okay, you fake broke up when you were on holiday. I'm trying to think whether that was after the walk to Scotland. Because didn't she do the walk to Scotland first and then they went on holiday? Because they broke up on the walk. Because yeah, that's right, that's true. She's lying. They broke up on the walk to Scotland because I was supporting her, if you remember, like an idiot. Like an idiot I was. And then I stopped because she got back with him and went on holiday with him. And that's when they had another fake breakup. So she's lying. You didn't go on holiday first and then do the walk to Scotland. Or did they go on holiday before they did the walk to Scotland? I'm trying to think, you know, it was last year, I think, but I've done that many videos. But I think she's lying. But still, what's she going on about? 1 minute, his ex wanted to speak to him, and the next, he didn't want to, but then he did. Right? And then she starts going on about a group chat. I mean, why don't you just say it plain and simple for us stupid people? Tantantunacan. Actually, let me see if I can understand what she's actually saying.
So he just had to make it that I wouldn't like her. You know, he had to associate her and me as something hurtful. This is when I started becoming a little bit cautious about things like that. And then when we were abroad and we broke up, what did he do? He didn't want to ever talk to his ex. She had asked.
So she was talking about Scotty. And now she's talking about his ex. Now, is this the same ex that he did disgusting things to? Or are we talking about a different one? I don't know why she just doesn't say people's names.
Talked to him while we were together, and I said I don't mind, I don't care if that's what they feel they want to do. I don't personally think it's a good idea, but if that's what they want to do, they can. He didn't want to, But when I was walking to Scotland, all of a sudden, he changed his mind. And they was all in a group chat called She's a Cunt. That's me, by the way.
Oh, right, okay, so he didn't want to talk to her, and then he did, so he was added to a group chat, and that's what the group chat was called. Okay, I get it now. Sorry, my nose is itchy again. I'm sure I've got allergies. I still haven't emptied my dehumidifier. I need to do that today. 100% to her. Because I'm sick of it getting itchy.
Yeah, these two people that said all the, he's the one that said she created all of this. So if that's true, then she created the monster that I sometimes refer to you as being.
So you're trying to say it was his ex? So why go on about Scotty? So you're trying to say it's his ex that created him? No. The first time Kevin ever did a scam on TikTok, he was with her. He was with his ex. Because it was her that would go with him. You know, with that video I posted of him outside a pub, and he had a piece of cardboard up, and he was going up to people saying, oh, blah, 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 I'm a scammer, you know, all that crap. She was with him. It was his ex. And that's how everyone found out about his ex. You know what I mean? But no, she wouldn't have created him. He would have been... Kevin was always like that. Like, find out who his ex was before that, and she'd probably tell you the same thing. Or his ex before that. That's if he's ever had any other girlfriends. Talk to the people he used to work with in the clubs. You know, handing out leaflets. They'd tell... In fact, they did. One person made a video who knew Kevin from them days, and he says he was a bottom feeder. He was an idiot. So he was always like this. So there's you again. Thinking another person created who he is. Why? So you can defend him. Idiot. But I still don't understand that. Did they go on holiday before she did the walk to Scotland, and did they break up? I know he did. But I don't think she did. Can't remember. But they definitely did. She did the walk first, and then she went on holiday and did another fake breakup. It was that one with the whole arguments and everything. That's the video I've got, that I've got liked on TikTok because I can't save it, that I need to do next. But yeah. Whatever.
And that's the same person you went in a group chat with. But while you were telling the internet that I was abusing you and doing this and doing that, and for some reason her narrative changed and she tried to help you spread that, didn't she? Because somebody we both talked to told me that she believed I was abusing you. It all just seems really messed up and weird to me.
I mean, you're just weird completely. But who you talking about now? Because she started off with Chelsea Liard, then Scotty, and then his ex. So which one are you talking about? Who did? Who helped him? Because I guarantee it, his ex-girlfriend wouldn't have helped him spread that you were abusing him and all this crap. That's not his ex. She wouldn't have done that. So who you talking about? Leanne? Or Scotty? This is what I mean. Just say people's names. Because you're confusing me.
And the moderator who gave you £50,000 also
didn't
offered money to smash my window.
Wait, what?
And yes, it's all true, this and doing that. And for some reason, her narrative changed, and she tried to help you spread that, didn't she? Because somebody we both talked to told me.
Oh wow. So a stranger, just because you talked to them, told you, so you believe it. Idiot.
I was abusing you. It all just seems really messed up and weird to me. And the moderator who gave you £50,000 also offered money to smash my window.
Did she? So is that you admitting that it was Kevin or Jamie and she paid for it? Because your windows got smashed, didn't they? Is that you finally admitting that it wasn't the trolls that did it? Because I know a few people that got name dropped that was on the suspect list of doing that.
And yes, it's all true. It's all true. But what are you doing now? A few days ago, you've been accusing me of these men. Let me get back on track. You was accusing me about Ben and a guy that I speak to that's nothing to do with. So
that bloke I posted about, the one that was doing the videos about Kevin in Thailand, that is Ben. I looked at his username.
Social media. He helps me immensely with my mental health. Immensely.
He looks stoned.
And the fact that he's a man really helps because he's not living off his emotions like we are, and it's probably a little bit easier for him to cope with than female friends. So with all and everything what's going on, with him keep having a go at me about these men, I pointed out to him about 3 or 4 days ago how me talking to men does not mean that I'm feeling things for them.
3 or 4 days ago. You were supposed to have broken up over a week ago. Hang on. Just give me 2 ticks. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. No, wrong one. A little bit more than 2 ticks because I clicked the wrong link. That was my fault. I don't care if I've got notifications. Hang on. Oh yeah, 17th of May. So she posted the first breakup video 17th of May. Over a week ago. 9 days ago. 9 days ago she was supposed to have blocked him. Not 3-4 days ago. I mean, why? I mean, you would think about what you're seeing first, so you don't drop yourself in it. And look at that. It literally took me 60 seconds to find that out.
But what about this moderator you've got? I won't say her name. What about this moderator that you've got that you asked for sex? And she's still your moderator 2 years later.
So what was that, Scotty? But she's not his mod. She's not on TikTok anymore, is she? Unless she's behind some of the fake accounts. But mine, no. She's not. Because Scotty is one person that Kevin had by his side that actually had money. And I'm not just talking about a few quid. She had money. She had multiple properties. That's how she was going to give Kevin 50 grand. Because she was going to sell one of her properties for 270 or something. And she was going to drop him 50k. So if Scotty was still his mod, then she'd be still gifting him big. You know what I mean? Just under a different name. I mean, yeah, people would find out who it is eventually. But she'd be still dropping him gifts. Even if they're not big gifts, she'd still be dropping him money. Excuse me. So... And it's not like she could have sent him it via PayPal. No, because he's been skint. Oh, he's been seen he's been skint. Can't exactly believe a word he says, can we? Well, mind, she could be. And just sending him money via PayPal or something. But then again, he would want to look successful on TikTok. So he would want the gifts. That's the whole point of that 50 grand. She wasn't just going to give it to him in cash or bank transfer or whatever. She was going to give it to him through gifts. To make it look like he's been gifted big. To make him look good. And get onto the leaderboard. That was the whole point of it. So he would still want her to gift him. But I did see a comment, like I told you the other day, that there was a woman that commented in his one of his mods, something about being in a relationship with Kevin for the past couple of weeks, and she's still a mod, unless that's who she's talking about and just getting confused with him. She could be.
Never see any moderating, but and you went and met her.
Did he?
Chelsea Leah, did you or did you not ask her for sex? You did. And 3 days ago, I pointed this out to you. How is it then that it's okay for you to sit and talk to this lady who you asked to have sex with almost every day, I presume? I don't know how often you battle her, I'm guessing.
He did what? Really? Leanne? God, can you imagine that? God, he'd be sat in the corner of a flat, too scared to move. Oh, God, just imagine if them two had a kid. Oh, no. Why?
You battle her daily, but that's okay, right? But I can't talk to a man who's got experience in mental health and is literally the only person I have to trust, because as you know, a lot of people do hurtful things. You know that this man is the only person. You very aggressively throwing him in my face a lot. And what are you doing now? After I pointed out to you about Chelsea Leah and talking to her after having to have sex with her, you've gone to the area where she lives for 2 days. You've been on the phone to me. I've been telling you how sick I've been, how
I thought you were broken up. So why you been talking to him on the phone? I mean, what's it matter? Like, what's it got to do with you? Who he decides to get with now? You're broken up, or broken up. So if now he's single, he can go get with whoever he wants to. I mean, if him and Leanne want to hook up and get together, that's their choice. What an idiot. It makes zero sense. It really does.
well, I've cried on the phone. I've even gone as far as to harm myself whilst on the phone to you. But you know all of this, don't you?
Why? Like, I really don't understand it. I really don't. I don't get it. It's Kevin. Kevin Wright. Mr. UK TikTok official. Is he really worth this much? So you've actually been on the phone to him and you've done something like that? Really? And you keep saying you sound body and mind? Like you're perfectly fine? I don't think you are. Obviously she could be lying. Obviously, but still. If it's true, it's Kevin. You really think a weasel like that's really worth all this? No, it's really not.
After all these chats, and because I won't let you come here, you've gone to Chelsea. Are you wanting her to accidentally bump into you and invite you back to her flat? Because you haven't got me jealous. I'm not going to react and say, ooh, come here. No.
He hasn't got you jealous. Then what would you call this? I would call it jealousy. 100% would I. I mean, why do you care who he meets up with, who he gets with? This is 100% jealousy. Like you've just said, you were on the phone crying and doing that. Why? Because he wanted to meet up with Chelsea. What a weird couple. Seriously, it's a weird couple of idiots. How have these two survived to the ages that they are now? Like, how? How have they managed to survive life? Pair of prats. And she's smiling about it.
One of the worst things you could do, because I recognise it. It's exactly why you're doing it. Viewers don't see it, and that's part of the clever, manipulative plan to hurt me. Well, it didn't, because I chose to get up and make this video instead. You keep being you. And I'll stay over here, keep being me.
So you're gonna stay away from. You're gonna stop talking to him. What? You stay over there being you. You stay over there being you. It's just none of it makes sense. Like, none of it. I'm confused. I'm really confused. What's the point in even making a video? If you have truly broken up, he's single. You're single. He shouldn't be bothered about who you're messaging, and you shouldn't be bothered who he's trying to hook up with. Like, what's the point? To be honest with you, I don't even want to do the next video. I've not seen it yet. But I really don't. Not if it's as confusing as that. I only did this one first because this one was released first. Oh, it's just I know for a fact the next one's going to confuse me even more. So because he was going to get with Chelsea Liard, you decided to what? Make a video having a jealous rant about it. Doesn't make any sense. Like, what's the point? And the reason why there's a picture of a sandwich is because I ordered a bacon and egg from Just Eat, from the local cafe, and it had a bite taken out of it. You can just see it on the right. Somebody had already taken a bite out of it, so I complained. Disgusting. Oh, we might as well just... Oh, I've got others to do as well. That one there, under you see, as the top left one there, the one I'm going to do, 9 minutes and 5 seconds. You know, the one underneath it? That's a trauma video. 27 seconds. You're going to love it. It's got no food in it. It's not about eating, but it's a funny... You're going to love it. You're not going to love it. But it's funny. Actually, it's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's a tasteless joke, art. Nine minutes and 5 seconds. Why can't you just do a quick 30-second video? Like, why? Why does it have to go on for 9 minutes and 5 seconds? Sorry, I saw another shiny thing. I don't even know what I'm watching. Something popped up on YouTube. I was watching Digby. You know the old steeplejacks. If you don't know what a steeplejack is, it's somebody that would climb, you know, the big, huge, massive chimneys and tear them down brick by brick. So they would climb all the way up these big, massive chimneys, big chimneys, and they would knock them down brick by brick. I was watching that, one of them. Because Digby's like one of the most famous ones, because, you know, he did a lot. And now it's some kind of... Oh, what is this? It's Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. So it's cutscenes from a game. How do you get that? YouTube's dead weird. You go from watching something about steeplejacks to a video game. It's a bit weird. 12 hours and 8 seconds. Who uploads a video for 12 hours and 8? Well, that's something I do, actually. To be honest with you. Anyway, I've stalled long enough. I'm just trying to cleanse my mind, you know, with something else, you know, just like cleansing your palate before you eat something new. That's what I'm trying to do. In fact, I need to take my meds in anyway. Morning meds. I know I do, I take them way too early. Well, the way you got to think of it with me is, I take them. You're supposed to take them first thing in the morning and at first thing at night, but I don't because I sleep. My insomnia is different, so sleep pattern's different, so I have to take them at a different time. And yeah, you're right. To the person that says I need to stop drinking pop and more water, because this also dehydrates you, because it does with me. But ever since I got back from America, all I've done is drink pop. Which is weird because I drank water whilst I was in America. You know, we had the big bottles. Big thick bottles. But I did drink a lot of pop as well. And I've drunk it ever since. Especially Pepsi. Pepsi, Coke and Dr. Pepper. Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper. That's since I've been back. But out there, it was Pepsi, Dr. Pepper and my blue drink. I'm going to miss that. For in fact, no, you can get it on Amazon. 15 quid for a crate of 12. Blue drink, Sunkiss. Blueberry lemonade. Beautiful drink. One of the best drinks I've ever had. I call it the blue drink, so people know what I mean. You know, like Rebecca knows what I mean. There's the blue drink and there's the pink drink from Starbucks. Strawberry something with whipped cream, but it's got actual bits of strawberries in it as well. Pink drink, I love it. Seen another shiny. I'm just trying to think of some other comments I saw that I'd like to answer. I'm sure there was one. There was one other comment, but it got removed. I think they deleted it. I replied to it as well. I just can't remember what I said. See, that's how I deal with trolls. If I comment, put it out of my mind and I can't remember. If I was to talk about a certain comment, I would have to go on it and read it, reread it. But like I said, it's gone. Oh well. Anyway, let's get on with it because it's 3:05 in the morning.
Okay, so what's your new script? Remember, everyone, I have just gone through a breakup. I know I look happy and seem happy.
Really? You know, you look happy and seem happy. You don't. You really don't. And how was supposed to be able to tell you've got a filter on? And where are your headphones? Tantantunacan, where are your headphones? Don't start whispering. If she's whispering, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not.
I'm actually heartbroken. No, you're not.
Really?
Please don't use me for sympathy gifts. Don't do that. It's a real situation. I'm hurt. You're not hurt. That's why you keep doing the same thing.
So you're asking him not to use this for sympathy gifts. And then you say that. Make your mind up. Play out one scenario. Just one. Not multiple. One. So we can understand what you're going on about.
My latest podcast episode is when I was at my worst. When I was at my lowest. And I knew what was going on. And I wasn't going to let it carry on. And I told him I can't do a podcast on trolling, mental health, and not include me and him. But he didn't want me to. Well, there's a lot of things I've not wanted you to do, but you've done them anyway. All based on the reason my morals are going to destroy us. Never had such an awful thing said to me. So I told you what went on with Batman, and it wasn't as cut and dry as what he says to make me look stupid, to set that narrative. Blocked me. You seem to forget that. You've shown me both sides to you. The one you try and hide, you can't hide from me. But now, I think I need to talk about Cockney Ben, because...
Is she doing this on TikTok? Because it's got a TikTok name there, but it's not up on TikTok. But is she recording it from TikTok and just downloading it and uploading it to Instagram? You know you can record from Instagram, right? It's just you can see where it's stopping, you know, and she's got to press record again. For in fact, why not just select the 10-minute thing on TikTok? So you don't have to keep pressing record. There's an idea. Here's a better idea. Your phone's got a camera function. Do it from your phone, so you don't have to keep pressing record. For in fact, you would sound a lot better as well if you did. You can whisper all you want, but at least it'd be loud. Like, what's the point? Or does she not know this? Like, does she not know Instagram has a camera function? Or your phone does? Why does she have to do it on TikTok? Because it's not been released on TikTok. Excuse me, so what's the point? Because for those that don't know... Oh, dear. I think I had a frog in my throat there. But yeah, for those that don't know, when you go to upload or record a video, you get to select 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 10 minutes. And then you select it and then press record. It's just annoying. These people are stupid.
I don't even think it's about jealousy.
Why are you whispering?
With you, is it? It's just about having tools to hurt me, because please tell me, what is the difference of me talking to any man? You have women gift you as a way to feed yourself.
I mean, no, come on. That's not the same. I mean, you can understand Kevin, you know, because we've seen a lot of Kevin, and he does sound like a jealous, bitter man. He is, and looks a jealous, bitter man, you know. Self-conscious and, you know, self-centered. You know, he gets a new girlfriend, guaranteed he's going to treat her the same. You know, but it's not the same as a woman gifting you on TikTok. You can't exactly help that. You know what I mean? It's something you can't help. TikTok's for everyone. Everyone's going to gift you. It's just I find it strange that women gift him because of what he said about women and what he's done. But it's something you can't compare that to. I mean, yeah, you're talking to a bloke for your mental health, so he shouldn't really be kicking off with you about that, because all you're doing is talking to him, you know, communicating with someone and actually able to talk to someone. I would understand if you were sending him pictures or whatever, you know, it would look like something was starting like a relationship. I would understand, but no, you can't really kick off with you about that, you know. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. But again, you can't really compare that to someone that's gifting him. Because like I said, TikTok, everyone gifts on TikTok. But is that what you wanted him to do? Because that would be an impossible ask. You know, block all women that come into his live. That's control. Now that is controlling. Kevin has already shown his controlling side. Especially if he's kicking off with her about talking to Ben, you know, about her mental health, but that's controlling. But to stop all women from gifting him, no. It's not like there's a gender selection on TikTok, you know, only allow people with male in the profile come into the light. No, you can't do that. But mind, this relationship was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
You have these women that gift you, they're supporters, right? to be a supporter. They watch you every day, right?
Right.
That's okay because you're getting. So is it? What if Ben gifted me? What if my friend gifted me? Would they be different because there was a male?
I thought she says there, what if they gifted me? Is that what she actually said?
Because you're getting. So is it? What if Ben gifted me?
What if they gifted me?
What if my friend gifted me? Would they be different because there was a male friend that you had no issues with me being friends with?
There, you see that bit there? Where she stopped talking and it looked like it glitched. Because she had to press record again. But no, any partner that has an issue with you talking to the other gender about anything isn't a partner. You need to get rid of them. Straight out the bat. Gone. It's like right now, most of my viewers, subscribers, are women. Right? More women than men. If Rebecca had a problem with that, I would have to talk to her. I would say, look, it's YouTube. It's online. Anyone and everyone can see it. You know, it's up to them what to watch. You know, I would have to have a serious chat with her. But if it progressed, like if I saw one day some of my OG subscribers who commented and watch all of my videos daily suddenly disappeared, and I checked the settings and it looked like that they were blocked, like on the block list, Rebecca would be gone, out the door. Sorry, bye. It's exactly what I would have done. Because no one's going to stop me from doing videos. You know, no one's going to stop my viewers from watching me. Absolutely not. Not a chance. It's like you guys were here first before Rebecca. So, you know, and that's the way it should be in all relationships. I mean, yeah, okay, you're going to get at least a little bit jealous, but not going this far. Like their relationship should never have happened. And don't worry, Rebecca's not like that. She actually can't wait to meet you, like to do a video. Yeah, she's really supportive. And plus she knows I've got female friends. You know, I know she's got male friends. You know, there's no jealousy whatsoever. Which we're actually now asking ourselves, what's wrong with us? Because we've never argued, we don't get jealous, nothing like that. Nothing that would come standard to a normal relationship. It's like we're waiting for that other foot to drop. You know, we're waiting for the penny to drop, but it's not for some reason. For all the time that she's been messed over, you know, bad men have done bad things to her, you know. It's not my place to say, but, you know, all the stuff that's happened to her and all the crappy relationships I've been in, it's kind of like normal, if you get what I mean. But this one isn't. It's like good. So we're just waiting for, you know, to see what happens next. But I don't think anything is going to happen, like the other foot dropping. But yeah. But their relationship should never have happened. It's just pathetic. So you're not allowed male friends. He's not allowed female gifters. What kind of life is that? Like, seriously, what? Just imagine if he's walking down the street and a guy rides past him on a bike and he goes like that and looks, but there's a woman stood behind him, like walking away. She'd accuse him. What are you looking at her for? I bet you she's that type of person. Type of person that can start a fight in an empty room with herself.
The fact that you seem to have such big issues with me speaking to men off social media, which only comes about because my boyfriend is on social media. Okay, so it's gonna happen. Okay, please don't talk to any women that come in your life. this filter makes my ears look big. Honestly, my ears are not this big and they're distracting my thought process.
So is it your hair that's distracting you from talking normally? Like, why is she so quiet? So I wonder why he did that then. Don't talk to any women that come into your life. But mind, I bet you he had a few on the go. No, a few women. He was talking to a few women when he was first talking to her. Probably had a few on the go, and he wouldn't want to lose them as supporters. So he might have carried something on. Something like just online. I know a lad like that. He's got a wife and a few kids, but he talks to women online, but only online. He doesn't meet up with them or anything. But it's like an online relationship. Is that what Kevin was doing?
Come in your life, you have to say hi to them. You know, they have to say nice things to you, and you have to say thank you. What shall I do? Be jealous all day? I mean, that is the narrative that went around, isn't it? That's the narrative that went around. Tanya's the jealous one, and that's another one that was never true. What did I need to be jealous for?
Is it over yet?
What do I need to be jealous?
Right, you've asked that 4 times.
That offered you 50k, remember? In fact, screwed it up for you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You really did screw it up for him. Honest to God, if that happened to me, she'd be gone. But he still got with her. He stayed with her. 50 grand. For those that don't know, Kevin got offered 50 grand from one of his moderators. This moderator, Scotty, had never met him before. Never met him before. And he was always battling G Crew. And G Crew would always win. Like, always win. And Kevin one day got really, really sick of it. And Scotty was selling her house. I think it was for 270 grand. And she says, I'll give you 50 grand out of that in gifts. Just to beat G Crew in games. But also to get him on the board, the leaderboard. If you don't know what the leaderboard is, these TikTok begs battle it out day in and day out to get onto the leaderboard. You get a lot of money if you're on the top. Like if you won 2 or 3, you come out with quite a bit of money. Of other people that are gifting you, it's their money, but you get quite a bit. But you also get like a sense of, I'm not going to say fame because it's not fame, because none of them are famous. But you get like a lot of people following you. A lot of people in your live. But they've got to like the live stream that you're doing. But yeah, she was going to gift him to get him on the board and keep him up there for a couple of weeks. It was going to go on for at least a month. I think it was going to be, it worked out to like 9 grand a week. But she was not, yeah, it would have been 10 grand a week for 5 weeks. No, it wasn't. I tell a lie. Because all of it wasn't going to be gifted to him. It was supposed to be for a month. Because he was also going to get some money sent to him as well, through bank transfer or whatever, to live off. That's what he was going to do. And then what he was going to do then is all that money that he had collected. Because Kevin, for some reason, thinks if you're on a certain number on this leaderboard, random strangers are going to come into your live and start dropping you gifts for some strange reason. Big gifts. No, it's not the way it works. They've got to like the live stream you're producing. But he thought that. So everything that he would have collected, he was going to keep it in his account until it was all over and done with. And then he was going to take so much out of it for himself and then give the rest to his moderators to gift him so he could start the whole process again and keep him on the board. And that's how he thought he was going to start making big money. Because then he could keep doing that. Each week, take so much out, gift his mod, give it some of it to his mods to keep him on the board. And that money that he kept out for himself was going to be his profit. But it didn't work, because he never got that idea off the ground. All because of her. I mean, think about it. If that would have worked, he'd be rolling in it right now. Obviously, no, he'd be well off. Because obviously random strangers don't come into the live and start gifting you big just because you're at a certain number. So yeah, it would have lasted for a few weeks, him getting gifted until that 50 grand had dried up. But he wouldn't be skint right now. He'd have money. He'd be going away on holidays and, buy a house maybe. But he'd be well off. Just from that 50 grand. He thought of it as like an investment. And it would have worked. But she screwed it up. Like, royally. So, that's what I mean. If somebody did that to me, I'd be throwing them out. I'd be like, get away from me. Don't come near me again. Don't ever speak. You know what I mean? You would. If somebody costs you 50 grand, even if nothing ever worked and he decided to keep that money, that's enough money to buy a house. You know what I mean? You would have told that person to just get the hell away from me. You know what I mean? But no, he got back with her. Even after she did, released everything on live, he stayed with her. Like, what's the point?
So that's going to be the first thing that I'm going to show you.
What?
Okay, we were doing after our podcast episodes. When he came off live, we were doing an hour on the phone for the podcast and then just an hour together. Let me tell you about Cockney Ben. He made a video and it came up on my For You page, and the video was taking the piss a little bit out of creators on TikTok, and I watched it with complete anxiety because I remember seeing this guy on my For You page before I'd even met Kevin. Around the same time, they all came up on my For You page. Kevin obviously had more followers, more views, things like that, whatever. And I watched this video he had done with anticipation. Is he gonna say Kevin's name? Because it's so weird when you see somebody on TikTok and then later on they're talking about you badly.
So, was this before you got with Kevin? When you were stalking him? So you were stalking this Ben as well? How did Kevin win? If you can call you a prize. Did you flip a coin? But mine, Ben, he's in Thailand, isn't he? Whatever.
It hurts, But I got to the end of his video and it was quite funny. And he said about Mr. TikTok, he's all right, actually. And I just breathed out and I thought, wow, someone who actually didn't include Kevin in this, what a relief. And so obviously I messaged him and I said your video was funny, and said, I told Kevin about it, and Kevin went, oh yeah, he's all right, he is. He had no issue with the guy.
So you messaged him because he said he liked Kevin? Or because he sees Kevin was all right? Why? I feel like at the end of this, I'm going to have more questions than answers.
From that video, clearly Ben had no issue with him either. Until Ben done his video about going to Thailand.
Oh, so he wasn't in Thailand at the time.
I mean, Kevin could have dealt with things the right way, but Kevin was too afraid. Obviously, it's a bit of clout chasing, isn't it? It's TikTok, that's it. Kevin could have just given it back. He didn't.
Given what back? What's she even talking about? 1 minute she's talking about clout chasing, and then she's talking about giving him something back. What, the clout? You can't give clout back. Can you? Can you? Doing me head in.
Chose to do it the wrong way, and he chose to take it out on me. And it's not fair. The same way that the guy that I talked to about mental health, I don't know what to tell you. I'm jealous. Not me. Jealous is you. And had I have listened to you, where would I be right now if I listened to you?
Where would you be where would you be right now if you didn't listen to him? I don't know, maybe making a video where you're speaking louder. Like, I don't understand the point. Why are you whispering? Why? That's all I'm hearing. What is the point in making a video where you're going to... Like, do these idiots just do one take? Like, do they not watch the videos back before the post? Just pointless.
You got rid of everyone around me. They're all gone.
Well, that's what narcissists do.
What if I got rid of this last one? I'm going to play you the phone call about Ben. There is nothing going on between me and Ben. I have no interest in Ben. It's social media, and I know this is going to be a little bit alarming and distressing to many of you, but...
So, if there's nothing going on between you and Ben, but you and Kevin have broken up, then what's the point in proving your innocence? Like, who are you proving it to? It's just so annoying.
Talk to men.
What?
It doesn't mean they're sleeping with them. It doesn't even mean that they want to. You didn't need to talk about Ben on social media if it affected you so badly, did you? You said such awful things to me. Go run off with Ben. Yesterday it was a different guy. You were saying it to me.
I mean, you're saying he doesn't need to do things on social media like talk about the breakup or the relationship and things like that. What are you doing right now? You're doing the exact same thing you're telling him to stop doing. Doesn't make sense, does it? If it's good for you, then it's good enough for him to do. Then you can't expect him to stay quiet whilst you do all these videos. No. Sorry. I mean, you can hate Kevin as much as you want. You can hate him as much as I do. But you can't expect someone to stay quiet and not talk about anything or a certain subject whilst you're making all these videos. Not even I would expect Kevin not to stay quiet. No offence.
Go be with him. I hope he makes you happy. Go run away with him. Go. I told you, stop disrespecting me. Stop disrespecting just the fact that I talk to men. Can you not talk to women without ulterior motive? What is going on with you with these women you talk to?
Well, you did say that you didn't want females gifting him. I mean, I remember videos she's done where she has complained to Kevin about certain females in his life, and that he wanted them blocked. Like she wanted him to block certain females from his life. For a fact, at one point she even wanted him to block Scotty, but he wouldn't because she was his biggest gifter. So yeah, you are just as controlling as he is. Of course you are.
Apart from all your fake narratives and lies, so they put their hand in their purse, feeling sorry for you because this woman treats you so bad. Except none of it has been true. You broke this woman, And she reacted to you, but what did you tell me? You don't believe in reactive abuse.
All she's doing is acting like a victim. They're both are. They're both acting like a victim when they're not. They're both to blame. Since when did this turn from a drama channel to me giving relationship advice? Pair of idiots.
It doesn't need you to believe in reactive abuse for it to be true. I can't be taken to court for these stupid allegations. I can't be included in your court case. I never even knew you. We haven't even met, so... And since...
What's she talking about now? You can't be included in his court cases because you have never met. Is she even talking about Kevin at this point? You see what I mean? She'll just go from talking about one person to another without letting people that are watching who she's talking about. You can't be taken to court because of allegations. Think you'll find you can.
We've been together, your ass has been broke. Stop scaring me. And since we've been together, your ass has been broke.
Oh, so he's been broke since they've been together. How long have they been together now? 3 years? 2 years? Something like that. So he's been skinned. That is something I can believe. That he's been skinned. I can believe that.
Stop scaring me. Stop setting up narratives, because do you know what a real man would actually do? He would be devastated. He would be hurting. There are a lot of men to talk about, aren't there, Mr. TikTok? But not what I did with them to you. You did to me with them. Listen to this podcast recorded talking about Copley Bay. Here it is.
So she's uploaded another podcast, has she? Oh, let's have a quick look. Do I sound fed up? Because I really am. Like, I don't understand what the point of this whole relationship is. Like, you don't know what's going on. No? No, she hasn't uploaded nothing. Just the one where she goes on that she was hungry. So listen to what? You haven't even posted anything on Instagram. So what recording? Unless you forgot to add it. I bet you forgot to add it. What a complete pair of narcissists. Like, what made him ever think that this relationship was ever going to work? Like, seriously? It was obviously never going to work. Kevin, both of them was even told by multiple people. She was told what Kevin was like and she knew it because she stalked him. She was told, even while she would go live and jump in people's boxes, and then she was told, but she still decided to get with him. So it's, really your own fault. You got no one else to blame but yourself. Like, seriously. No one else to blame but yourself. Jesus, that went on for far too long. I don't even want to know how long I've been recording for, 94 minutes. This is longer than the last one. The last one was only 81 minutes. Like, seriously. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go onto a profile and I'm going to say, stop doing videos or speak louder. I mean, the first one was fine because she had her headphones in. So, why not just carry on doing that? Pair of narcissists, anyway. I've talked long enough on this video. I would say I hope you enjoyed, but I don't think you did, because I know I didn't. Catch you in the next one.